What up, my beautiful people? It's Henry Wallis at Thrifty Used Cars and Tires. We're going to call this the reboot. You're going to say, where you been the last 3 years? Well, 3 years ago, I was making videos trying to help car dealers out. And then what happened is COVID happened, and we got so busy. So this is right now, you're looking, we're not at my car lot, we're at my recondition center. I'm going to flip this around in a second and show you what we got going on over here before we go over to the other lot and I'll show you what's going on over there. So you see, 3 years ago, I was going to do my YouTube channel and I was going to make videos and I was going to help car dealers out, and I ran out of time. We got super busy during COVID. Things started going crazy, you know. This is just where my recondition center over here, you know. And so this is where we work on cars that have been repoed or cars that need to be fixed beforehand, before we put them out for sale, different things like that. This is over here. If you look right in here, that's the repo yard. You got it behind lock and key. So basically what you got over here is just a garage. We got people working on cars. We got motors coming in and out of cars. We got everything going on here. We got a little bit of everything. But this is the recondition center. When you click back in a second, I'm gonna show you, go back to the real lot. We're gonna talk about what happened in the last 3.5 years. But I just wanna show you all the different things we've got going on. We got cars for days. You can look around. We got cars for days. We got work for days. We got repos for days. We got it all. So stay tuned. All right, so we're back at my regular car lot, man. So let me tell you, in the last 3.5 years, so basically I was starting this channel years ago to help people out that wanted to open up a car dealership and how you do it and how you go about it. And then COVID hit and we got super busy. We went from selling 350 cars, 400 cars a year to selling over 500 cars a year. And then it went to 600 cars a year. And last year we sold 700 cars a year. So I haven't had time to really do the channel. I haven't had time. I haven't had the ability to manage the car lot, the recondition center, and everything that we had going on with 600-700 customers and buy here, pay here, all the stuff that it entails. So now, fast forward 3.5 years later, I have an assistant manager. I got 5 or 6 mechanics. I got 2 or 3 salespeople. We have a ton of things going on. Let me show you pictures of the car lot real quick to show you what we have going on here. All right, so we keep anywhere from 100 to 130 cars in inventory at all times. And we do buy here, pay here, all right? And we do it very well. Buy here, pay here is not the easiest business in the whole world, but picture this, 7 years ago, I started off with 5 cars, never sold a car in my life. To now, we're the biggest buy here, pay here dealership in town. We sell the most cars to anybody in town, and we're pretty successful. This little lot has transformed my life, my family's life. You know, when I first started doing this video, we were living in in Baton Rouge, and I would commute here. So anyway, this channel now is the reboot. I'm gonna show you how we did it, how we do it, our methods of doing it. There's a million ways to skin a chicken, man, or skin a cat, or whatever you wanna say. You know, I'm from New Orleans, so I talk a little different than other folks. But there's a million ways you can go about doing this. I'm gonna show you how we do it, okay? And why we pick buy here, pay here, why I think the buy here, pay here business is the best business around, how you can help people doing this and answer your questions and show you what we got going on. I will never ask you for $1. If you wanna give me $1, go right ahead. I will never turn $1 down either. You can give me all the dollars you want. I like dollars, but I'll show you how we do it. You know, I wanna share, because you know, 7.5 years ago, I never sold a car in my life. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I had to figure it all out. And I started watching YouTube videos, and I did it something like this guy, Rick Dyer, who calls himself the king of cars now. I like Rick. Rick is a funny man. But me and Rick might have different morals and different ways we go about doing things. He does it his way. I took some of his stuff, and I do it my way. And I will introduce you to my employees. I will show you some of the hate that goes on here and all the different things that we got going on. And this is my collection manager driving by right here. That's Miss Lindsay. But how we got to where we're at now, it was a long, long journey, but It was fun, man. It was really fun. And I have a guy by the name of Adam who works for me. He's my assistant manager. You'll meet him throughout. He kind of helps me manage the place. He's in charge of the recondition center. He also helps with sales. His wife is one of my salespeople. So you'll meet Adam, you'll meet Lindsay, you'll meet Angela, you'll meet David, you'll meet TJ, PJ. We have some other piece. Alan. We got car wash people. We got a fair share of people that work here because it takes a lot of people to do what we do here. And then you'll meet some of my customers. You'll get to see some live interactions, and you'll get to see how we go to auction and how auction cars are sold, what we pay for cars, how we make money off of the cars, our formula for making it, why I chose this format of buy here, pay here. Now again, remember, I didn't say it's the only way you could do this. This is the way we do it. This is what works for me. This is what works for my little town. And I'm in Bay St. Louis, Mississippi. Beautiful, beautiful place. And some of this channel might be about Bay St. Louis, might be about New Orleans, different things, depends on what y'all want to watch. I have a little time to spend on this now. I'm 56 years old, and I want to document some things. I don't have the greatest relationship with my son, so I want him to see he can also watch the channel and see what his dad does, but since we don't communicate too much. But in my stepchildren, I have stepchildren that live with me. I'm a married man. But anyway, the gist of this channel is about buy here, pay here, and how we went from a car lot with 5 to 7 cars to the car lot we are now, and how we recondition cars. We do different things now, like we'll buy cars at Copart, recondition them, put them back together, bring them down to the state trooper, get them inspected, and sell them. Because 3.5 years ago, it was hard to start finding less expensive cars, and that's what I started off. I'll tell you how we started off to now. I have customers that have been with me for the last 7 years, and they're on their 10th, 11th, 12th car with me. So things have changed a whole bunch, and my lot has grown a whole bunch. But the core of it is running a used car lot, managing a business, how we do it, and trying to show you how we do it, and how anybody can do it. It's not that hard managing a used car lot. It's not that, if you've managed another business before, the hardest part is dealing with the people and collecting the money. The lifeblood of your business is collections, because you never make any money. The way I do buy here, pay here, you don't make no money off of the down payment. You're still paying for the car when you get the down payment. But the reason I'm starting this again now is in the last probably, 3 months, I've had at least 10, 15 people at auction walk up to me, man, I started watching your videos. Why don't you make them no more? I really wish you would make some more videos. You'd help me out. Man, I started because of you. You helped me get my dealing license. So I'm gonna be back. I enjoy that. I like talking to people, and I love meeting people at auction. And if Brian, the owner of the local auction where I go most of the time, lets me shoot videos there, I'll shoot some auction videos. But that's all if he'll let me or not, because a lot of times auctions are real funny about stuff like that. Anyway, that's it. Let me give you one more little tour. But you'll be getting it from a guy who started off with very little to where we're at now, and how we got here, and how we get to 600 customers on the books, how we have over 120 cars in inventory, how every car I own, I paid for. Not one car in this lot do I owe a person a penny for. How I bought the recondition center, how I own the dealership now. I own the dealership where we're at, don't lease from anybody. All that'll be in our journey. So if this is something you're interested in, let me know. This is going to be the reboot, baby. We're going to have fun because, I like to have fun. If I can't laugh, I'm not doing it. All right, baby. See you soon.